see.
What player from the past would play well in today's NBA, in your opinion?
There's a lot of players, but I think seeing an Allen Iverson versus Stephen Curry matchup will be insane. Like one of the best ball handlers in the NBA. And of course, as a Lakers fan, I gotta say, I would love to see Kobe play one more time. Even though it's been a couple of years, the legacy lives on forever.
What would you say is the biggest
Coming right up, the Magic taking on the Celtics. For the Magic, an impressive 6-1 start to the season. They expect to win every time they take the floor. Celtics, Magic. We'll be right back for the tip. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA. GA.
Thank you very much. Now the call.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. Jaylen Brown out there with Brogdon. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Orlando, we've got Jakob Poeltl. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Banchero. Then there's Suggs. And it's Reddish in at the 2. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And it's Banchero top the key, taken away by Williams. Outside Williams, takes a 3. Banchero grabs the board. Here's Suggs. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He goes on Jason Tatum.
And a football player in high school, Suggs doesn't shy away from contact. And for a guard, he is a unique threat from the foul line.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Williams. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Williams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Williams passes to Brogdon. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shot clock at 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Here's Suggs. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Tries again. They grab their own miss. Vanderbilt kicks to Poeltl. Now, here's Suggs. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Goes up again. Here's Williams. Brogdon outside. Passes to Williams. Brogdon against Vanderbilt. Now the pass to Brown. Williams trying to break free. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Brogdon.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
It's stolen by Brown. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Williams.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Suggs dishes to Reddish. Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
A three-pointer is right on target. And
you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Suggs. And Boston with the rebound. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Great D that time from Tatum.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Williams. It's good on the putback. The Magic trail by 15. With the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And with that 6'4" frame, Suggs is tough to stop getting to the hoop.
A free throw drops for Suggs. Smart's checked in for Boston. Both shots good from the stripe. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Vanderbilt the pass to Pirtle. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Back to Wagner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Boston leading by 11. White dishes to Williams. Yep, that one goes. And it's 7 points for Williams.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Dishes at the bowl. to the left side wing. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Brown outside. Back to Williams. A 3-ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston. Pass to Bull. And he banks in the lane.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Tatum kicks to Williams. Robinson with the block. Passes it to Walsh. Now the dish to Bull.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. Molinari comes in for Grant Williams. And Taylor Horton-Tucker subbed in for Brown.
And Taylor Horton-Tucker grew up in Chicago, going to the same high school as Derrick Rose.
And you look at the cities that produce NBA talent, Chicago is near the top of the list. D. Rose, AD, some of the current stars, lots of legends, including D. Wade.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston. First one falls for him.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Smith the pass to Walsh. On deep. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Celtics leading by 10. White bounce pass. He feeds it to Gallinari. 1:02 left to play in the first. And the shot goes in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
White against Smith. White looking around. Gallinari outside. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Celtics leading by 9. In the corner, Smart with it. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Feeds to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Here's Walsh. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics lead by 8. 2K Sports. Back in a moment from the Amway Center.
36. Here they come, Magic fans.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
You've got Reddish, Van Carroll up there at Pirtle. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Suggs in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Boston shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Brogdon, and it's Banchero missing. Celtics leading by 10. Brogdon outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Horford. And Pirtle pulls it down. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Suggs is running. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Williams finds Brogdon. Outside, Horford. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Williams has got 8 points.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford. Boston making some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Reddish. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The pass to Banchero. Tipped away. And they get it. And he lays it up and in. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The ball.
Ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
That was just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists now in the game. Suggs dishes to Banchero. And it's good for 2. 10 points for Paolo Banchero.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Here's Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
It's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. Tatum against Vanderbilt. And the 3 off target. Boston leading by 15. Left side, Smart. The teardrop falls in. Smart's got his first points of the night.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Pass to Banchero. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Smart on the wing. And here's Tatum for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Orlando will come the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And this is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
Brogdon kicks to Smart. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Van Carroll's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Grant Williams is checked in for Robert Williams. Alinari comes in for Marcus Smart. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Back to White. Gallinari in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Gallinari's got 7 points in the game.
Off the catch, nice balance, nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Here's Pirtle. Nails the baby hook. Pirtle's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
White the pass to Tatum. Smith against White. And Bull pulls it down. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Down by 12.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Walsh, he's covered by Brown. Here's Bull. Up and in on the way. He's got 7.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Boston. On you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Jalen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Walsh. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Passes it to Gallinari. Right side, Williams. And it's Wagner with the rebound. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Walsh, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. White dishes to Gallinari. Horton-Tucker, the pass to White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Derek White was at least 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school, the Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Here's Horford. Orlando grabs the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Robinson misses. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Horton-Tucker. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside, White. Fires the 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Hitting the right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Williams finds White. Back to Williams. Outside, White. Here's Horton Tucker. Gallinari wide open. Good on the triple. Gallinari's got 6 points in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
White against Smith. And there's Gallinari on the assist by White. White's got his 4th assist in this one. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Celtics. They're up by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Out in front of the half is Boston. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole nother half to go. So excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Orlando.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter defense. They're standing around flashing, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
Here they come, fans.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Magic trail by 8 on the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The 2 Williams are the 4 and the 5. And it's Brogdon in at the guard position. Here's Banchero. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Williams gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Lets it go. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Suggs. Suggs has got 13. The Celtics shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Brown. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 12.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. No problem knocking that one down.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
It's stolen by Banchero. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Magic have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Williams kicks to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Can't hit that one. And Orlando the other way now. Here's the teardrop. And that one is off. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. 17 points was their biggest margin. The kick out to Williams. Bounce pass from Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Launches a 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Banchero. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Smart's checked in for Grant Williams.
Orlando Ball. Checking in for the Celtics.
The Magic trail by 11.
Marcus Smart.
And here's Reddish. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Suggs kicks to Reddish. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reddish has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Suggs dishes to Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. Give it thanks. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping them ahead of the defense on the fast break.
Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Smart. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 8th assist in the game. Suggs passes to Reddish. Lets it go with the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 10. Step back shot. Here's Tatum, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Suggs, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
And how about Suggs' willingness to sacrifice? He takes the foul, but ensures the shot's able to get off.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horton Tucker comes in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. White, wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. The Magic trail by 11. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Sinks the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Austin with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Horton Tucker. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Now, here's Suggs. Light covering. Bull with it. 7 points in the game. And there it is for him. Bull's got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's defended by Wagner. Right side, White. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for White. And the Magic making a change here. Smith is checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Williams is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Magic trail by 8. Smith the pass to Bull. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
White finds Williams. And there's the pass to Horford. Out to White. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Orlando Ball.
Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. He gets that one. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One Prime.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Smart with the ball. Now Smith defending. Williams for 3. And they get it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. They thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
Hey guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White. 1:27 left to play here in the third. Smart kicks to Brogdon. On the wing, Williams. Back to Brogdon. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum against Wagner. 5 to shoot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid who really picks things up. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Smart. Puts it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Smith the pass to Walsh. Back to Smith. Pass to Walsh. There's the triple. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. Jacks up a three. And that's a foul called on Bol. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Here's Tatum, and he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Here's Walsh. Another miss by Orlando. It could go. No good on that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Banchero. Suggs out there with Reddish. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vanderbilt in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Nice shot by Smart.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Suggs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And he makes the first.
Jalen Suggs taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Brogdon. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That 3 off the mark. Celtics leading by 8. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Here's Banchero. Score the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
It's Brogdon on the wing. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Smart, wide open, he fires. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Williams. Williams in the post. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 6th assist on the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Banchero uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Walsh. And it's off from three-point range.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Brown. And another basket for Boston.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Suggs passes to Banchero. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Tatum kicks to Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
From outside the arc, that one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Walsh.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Williams. Over Bull. Orlando grabs the miss. Bull's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Suggs passes to Banchero. He kicks it to Suggs. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the pass to Brown. Outside, Smart. Over Reddish. Boston, no good that time either. The Magic trail by 8. Kicks it to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Boston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. A great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Pass to Brogdon. Over in the corner, Williams. Williams trying to break free. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Banchero. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Banchero's got 26. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum kicks to Williams. They get it again. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Banchero with the ball. He's against Williams. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Brown outside. Outside Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Walsh. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team.
It goes on Jason Tatum. And he hits the first of 3.
Taking 3 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Nails the third.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Brogdon kicks to Williams. Tatum on the wing. And again, it's Boston converting.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Master Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Walsh, guarded by Tatum. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. 30 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Brown missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Banchero with the ball. He's against Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Going inside. And the shot is good. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
There's Brogdon. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 3. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Sugg. Not a lot of room. Walsh, guarded by Tatum. Here's Walsh. Oh, what a huge basket to tie the game.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum down low. Guarded by Reddish. Williams passes. Now here's Williams. inside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Count it!
I see ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Driving to the basket. Count! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
A strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
And they commit an intentional foul. Another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Statistically, Brogdon is one of the best free throw shooters ever, but this is a pressure spot.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.